Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another broadcast of St. Joe Marauder football, where tonight the Marauders are visiting the Clarence Red Raiders in one of those coveted Section 6 Monsignor Martin matchups. Mark Simon along with Paul Naska. We're here to bring you all the action. Exciting night here tonight, Paul.
Yes, it is. We're, of course, playing the Red Devils there, though, buddy.
Oh, that's right. The Red Raiders are the guys on Athol Springs. And I knew that. I practiced that before earlier today. So, But, very exciting that, the community's wanted some more of these matchups, and to get one here tonight is it's exciting.
Absolutely. This is a highlight matchup of the night, Mark. Most of the football's done for the weekend, as we know. Number one, Canisius was knocked off last night out at Aquinas, 3-0. Orchard Park, tough loss to the very, very game Lockport Lions, who were playing without their quarterback, Greg Bronson, last night. So a topsy-turvy weekend. The Marauders got to be upset alert ready here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've never really seen anything like that in week 2 of the high school football season. And, St. Joe's coming off the big win last week against St. Anthony's, a team that many thought would be one of the best in the state. So, big match here tonight. Clarence struggled a little bit with Frontier. I think they lost 38-12. But I'm sure they're a better football team than that, and we'll see that tonight.
Well, strong tradition here athletically, especially in the football department. The field, the grass turf here, Mark, it looks firm and fast, and obviously the Marauders are going to look to get their two horses off and running early. Nigel Davis last week, Mark, what a week, 218 yards offensively, and defensively he had 6 tackles, had a tackle for a loss, had a sack as well, so a big game. And of course Rod Payne, the other bookend there, only 11 carries last week for 43 yards, but I think they're going to try to make him Clarence feel his presence this evening. They're going to work on that power game, try and wear this team down, and then of course try to get some more experience for sophomore quarterback Mike McCarthy. Yeah,
I was just going to say, McCarthy very, went about his business last week. Nothing too fancy. He was 11 for 19, 91 yards. Only 1 interception, but he was able to manage the event, and that's really all they need him to do at this point in the season.
Yeah, it's going to be a slow and steady diet of the game plan, Mark, and they're not going to look for him, hopefully, to have to make the big play to get them over the top, but they want to set him up with the run game and go from there. So we're just awaiting the teams on the field here, Mark. It looks like Clarence has won the toss. They're going to elect to receive, and old friend Spencer Dimitrov, number 80, former Marauder, back to receive
there you
the
go.
kick.
Yeah, so absolutely beautiful night here for football. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, but I thought I
got the faulty ear.
Yeah, it's time for some new headsets. So if you're going to send any donations in, send them to the headset fund, care of the athletic department.
Well, first the fund.
We need some. Maybe we get some Bose headsets.
Things, sure.
But beautiful. The wind.
Great night for football.
Yeah,
great.
Looks like
great
blowing a little bit
night.
out of the. I think would that be the west. Nice
know.
Little breeze. Beautiful day. Beautiful night here. Field looks in great shape.
It was a good day for golf, too, there, partner.
Yeah.
I think you missed the boat by bagging off.
I had some things to do for my mother today, so got to take advantage when there's no Saturday afternoon football.
That's true. I let my mother do all her own stuff.
There you go. So Davis will be ready to kick off. Our second video broadcast of Marauder football. I hope you enjoy it, and here we go. And it's a good kick taken inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, he's got a little seam there.
Yep, nice seam out to close to the 30-yard line. That's number 22, Brandon Rosala.
Vince Gregory in on the tackle for the Marauders along with Peter Masters. So Clarence, Mark, they come out. It's kind of a modified Air Force set where they've got the double wings, and they'll run a lot of counter action and try to get you trapping up front. And they're going to try and create some seams by coming down, sealing out on these D tackles, creating the seam, and trying to get to the outside here, as you can see with this formation now.
Yep, under center is a senior quarterback, Lex Oakes. And the first handoff out to around the 35-yard line. We'll set the players for you as we go.
Castellani and Darren Thompson at the bottom of the pile there for the Marauders.
Yep, Rosala, the running back, number 22, along with Sullivan Conway, number 40. Get to the wideouts, 87, Brenton Mann. Other back in the backfield is Amur Williams. That's number 3.
Big point of tonight is your DN staying home for reverse action.
They pitch the ball to Williams, and he gets a first down over the Clarence 40-yard line out to around the 43.
Yeah, that's a good play. Tackle made there by Justin Jones, the sophomore, but good drive start here for Clarence in the first drive of the evening.
Looks like they're going to just try to grind it out here a little bit with this offense.
Yeah, it's traditionally this formation is not a big passing type of offense. They're going to use a lot of misdirection, a lot of counterplay.
Bring the man in motion. They pitch it to him. That's Rosala, and he's
Vince
met.
Gregory there, nice job.
Yep, Justin Jones in there as well on the tackle.
With these wings, they can run a little short sweep or a toss sweep with 2 leading backs in this, and they're just going to try and plug and flow through those power holes and try and drive the defensive end off the ball and try and break into that second level of defense for the Marauders.
So the ball spotted at the 44-yard line. Be second in about 9.
You'll see the Marauders with 9 in the box here, Mark, and they'll probably lock up. It's actually almost,
It might have 11 in the box there, yep. They pitch the ball to Rosali, follows his Blackers.
Great
job
there.
Around the right side, and Justin Jones is there to meet him, along with Rod Payne for a loss.
Yeah, Rod's coming on off that off. He's playing right on the hip of that D-end, and what the D-end is going to do is try to set that edge and let the linebackers pursue either through that C-gap or on the outside there, and a great job that time done by Tyler Hill.
So 3rd and 10. We just started. We're inside 10 minutes. No score. Clarence and the Marauders. Shotgun or Wildcat.
Oh,
and
good keep there.
Snap goes right to Williams. The Marauders aren't fooled there. And we've got whistles. We'll see what they're for. I don't see any flags, do you?
No, but there. I think we had a strap off on a helmet. But it ends up it's going to be 4th down and about 8 yards. The Marauders with a good stand there. A sideline warning early on for Clarence. That's what we've got here. Actually, it was for the Marauders.
So it'll be 4th and 9. 4th and 8 at the 45 into kick. Try to get that number. Looks like 87. That's Britton Mann.
Back deep for the Marauders is Miles Young and Darren Thompson. Both good speed burners back there.
Yep, high snap. No problem.
Returnable here.
Yep.
Oh, he overran it.
Over the head of
Miles.
Yep.
And great kick down to the 7-yard line. Maybe call it the 6. Boy, that's a big mistake there by Miles Young. He came up on that ball, Mark, and it seemed to shoot over his head. Misjudged it, and the ball, good bounce for Clarence down to the 6. So the Marauders will have the long field to start their first drive of the night.
Yeah, close to a 50-yard punt there. And the Marauders will start at their own 6-yard line.
As we mentioned, Mike McCarthy comes in from the side. It looks like the Marauders are going to be a little more sparing with Tyler Hill tonight after that rolled ankle last weekend. Not much there defensively for him, but they need him offensively at the tight end spot.
Yeah, he was the leading pass catcher last week. He had 4 of the 11 receptions, so I formation. Payne the up back. Davis in the back of the eye. Okono split left. They give the ball to Davis. Finds a big hole right side at the 20, 30.
He's going to
40. He's got one guy to beat. 40. Almost a tackle by the quarterback. And then Davis goes 94 yards, and the Marauders are in front 6-0.
Well, there you go. There's the start. Well on his way to a 100-yard night. But, boy, he broke through, Mark. That was just a trademark power with the lead back, Rod Payne. He broke through to the secondary right away. The safety, number 14 for Clarence, Kelmore, had the angle, but he could not bring him down, and Davis takes it to the house. Marauders up early, 6-0 with the point pending.
Yeah, I thought that was Oaks was trying to track him down with his 14, but either way, similar to the plays we saw last week, just running off between right guard and right tackle, and Davis had a field day, and he's off already, so 6-0. The Marauders in front. Davis will come in for the extra point. It's down, and it's almost blocked, but it's good. And with 9:09 to go in the first, St. Joe's in front, 7-0 here on the Marauders Sports Network. Wow, lightning in a bottle again, my friend.
Yeah, that's a good way to start here, Mark. Well, big week this week around St. Joe Sports Athletics. We got a chance to see the We got a chance to see the number 1 ranked volleyball team in action against Star Point, a good outing, and the golf team up at 4-2 will face the arch enemy Canisius this week, as well, as we're hearing from our field reporter Jack Hurlin.
Coach Ian Chandra right in front of the press box here. He just asked me he thinks if Nigel Davis will be a problem next week.
I got news for you, partner. Nigel Davis is going to be a problem for a lot of folks this year. He's got speed. He's got power. He's shifty. He can do a lot of things for this Marauder squad.
And, you know, you got to give the right side of the offensive line some credit last week and this week. And we haven't really talked about the linemen much, and I think as we get through the
we'll get into
broadcast today, let's talk a little bit about those guys.
Well, I prepared some notes, as I always do.
Yep.
They're
beautiful.
right here somewhere.
I think as you got them on cocktail napkins.
I got them right around here somewhere. Anyway.
Here we go, Davis to kick it from the
they're going outside. They got it. They got it.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Clarence not waiting for that at all. We'll see. I can't see who's got the ball. Maybe...
I think it was number 15, Josh Jackson.
Yep, Josh Jackson came up with it. Clarence wasn't expecting that at all. And the Marauders will take it at the Clarence 44-yard line. So Coach Gilbert going right after it.
Well, we'll see what kind of Samaritan Coach Gilbert is. Maybe he gives Rod Payne a carry here. Well, that's a good start for the Marauders here. And Clarence has got to buckle up here and kind of settle in and get back into this thing. They need a drive stop here as the Marauders on the Red Devil side of the 50 again to start here.
Okono left, Jones right, I formation, Payne and Davis. McCarthy fakes the handoff to Payne. They give it to Davis.
Nice cut.
And he's going to get 5 yards on the play inside the Clarence 40-yard line.
Well, that brings his average down quite a bit there with just a 5-yard carry.
But he's over 100, though. No, he'd be 99, 94 plus. We'll give him 5 there, maybe 4, so 98. Yeah, bring up second down.
We want to thank, we encourage you to text in your responses at 716-998-1113. Let us know if you have any questions. Tonight we'll be having the open mic out there for you, watching at home.
High formation. McCarthy calling the count, gives the ball to Payne, and he's met by a host of Red Devil tacklers.
Yeah, that was a good job of filling right there by Casper Friss. As he came in, he was able to penetrate and wrap up. He was able to wrap up Payne. And for those of you tuning in for the first time and seeing the video, unfortunately tonight we do not have replay, as the replay is still down. So, Coach Hurlin, no, you won't be getting any replays.
So, third down. They go shotgun. Two left, two right. Payne the lone back.
I'd like to see if they roll out McCarthy here to the wide side, perhaps.
Look for just something a little short, you would think, right? Give him something quick and short. And he throws up the slot. He's got Davis. He's inside the 20, bounces off a tackler.
He's gone again.
5. Touchdown, Nigel Davis, 40 yards. And the Marauders are in front 13-0. And look at the students across the way, Paul.
Yep.
They are having some fun.
They should. Well, why not?
Well, you know, they're just keeping it very, very simple, and they've executed. And in 4 minutes and 30 seconds, they've got 13 points on the board.
Mark, that's the spread set where you get all what they call all nines, and everyone's just running their hashes. And right there, Davis was able to get on the hip of the defender. A nice ball delivered by McCarthy on time, about a 15-yard pass, and Davis did the rest, the extra point up, and it's good. But Davis, again, with another shifty move there, is the Clarence defender reached for him. He took a step back, cut away across the field, and was able to get into the end zone. Marauders up here early, 14-0. 7:30 left in the first quarter.
Wow, I don't know if I would have expected this coming in.
Well, you know, you had the Marauders have run 4 plays from scrimmage. The first one, of course, the big run, and then the onside kick. So it's, you know, when you catch a team on their heels a little bit, you can take advantage of it. That's what the Marauders have done. We'll see if they can sustain that, or we'll see if Clarence here in this possession can get some momentum back on their side and put together a drive and keep this Marauder offense off the field. Yeah,
there's still a lot of football here to be played.
Oh, yeah.
So, yep. But definitely a good start for the Marauders.
Williams, Dimitrov, And Spencer Irving. 2 Spencers back to return kicks. You don't see that a lot.
Yep. Williams, number 3. Trough, number 80.
Big all-purpose night for Mr. Davis already tonight. He's got 139 yards running and receiving.
And that's Rosala back there. Rosala, number 22.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
There you go. And it's kicked to, and it bounces in front of Williams. He's going to pick it up at the 5. A host of Marauders on top of him. And down he goes at around the 11-yard line.
Ooh, some bad miscommunication there as that ball was allowed to hit the ground.
Yep. Again, another ball that was kind of misjudged.
I think that was
the flag blowing.
I think that was more miscommunication, though. It looked like Rosala was running up to it, and then he just kind of ran past it. So a tough drive start here for Clarence.
He's going to start at just outside their own 10-yard line.
What a nice night. Play some night golf maybe at Bobolink or something later.
So the Red Devils first down, and they pitch the ball to Rosala, and he's out to around the 15-yard line.
Nice job there by John Schmidt setting the edge and running him down the outside. It looked like Rosala had some room, but Schmidt peeled off his block and was able to get the outside arm free for the tackle. Call it a 4-yard gain.
You run all the Marauder defense? Did we run them tonight?
No.
We can do that. We'll try to do that in this.
Well, you got Castellani and Payne at the backers.
Yep.
You've got McKenna and Schmidt at the ends.
And they give the ball to Williams. He's trying to find a hole up the middle.
Nice stick by Justin Jones.
Yep, Justin Jones.
Couple of yards on the carry, but good stick there by Jones as he's deep with Vince Gregory and with Cordell Owens.
Yeah, Jones has been in on a lot of the plays here early in the first quarter.
Well, it's nice to see him. He's so athletic, Mark. It's great to see him being more active in that secondary because he's a guy who can make plays back there for this Marauder squad.
So you got Schmidt at 50 on the end. 59 is Hector. Inside number 53, Akono.
Tavari Akono.
Yep. And on the right end, can't get my numbers here, 18, that's Connor McKenna. Williams in motion. They pitch the ball to him, trying to find something left side. There is a flag on the field. Yeah, it might be defense offside maybe.
Yeah, it looks like that could be. That time McKenna was unable to set the edge. He got turned. Clarence was able to gain some ground here. I assume where the flag was thrown, it's going to be either way. It should be a Clarence first down here. They had enough yardage. Sideline again on the Marauders. Here we go. So that's going to be a 15. Or excuse me, a 5. Wow, that's the second time already. So the flag here.
Sideline infraction. Was the earlier one on St. Joe's?
Yes, it was.
I thought you had said Clarence. Yeah, okay.
No, the first one was the warning. There's the penalty. So first down for Clarence at their own 28.
Pitched the ball to Williams. Tried to find something left side. Little hole there. And he squirts his way out about 10 yards. Very close to the first down.
Close to
around the 38. We'll see where the officials spot it. So they're trying to get a little of the offensive line push there to get this running game going.
Yep, they're going to give it to him. A tackle made there by Castellani.
Yep. So if you just joined in, 5:25 left here in the first quarter. The Marauders in front, 14-0. It's been Nigel Davis night, 94 yards, and the first touch when the Marauders had the football, and then second one was about 40 yards.
A pass reception from sophomore Mike McCarthy.
Yep.
There's the cutback trap there. Nice job there by Schmidt on the end. He stayed home, and that's what you got to do against this. Rod Payne comes in to make the tackle. Schmidt stays and shoves that down because the object of that play there, Mark, is to kick that end out. He did a nice job of setting that edge, and Payne able to step up and make the tackle for virtually no gain. He's the tackle man. He's tons of tackles.
Defensive line doing a great job here to open up this football game. A little concerned with their size coming into the season. Pitch the ball at Williams.
Nice job by Payne tripping him up.
Got about 4 yards there out to around the 43-yard line.
Castellani also in on the tackle with Payne. Crowd still rolling in.
Nice crowd,
yep.
Yeah. I think this is our first Saturday night broadcast ever, my friend. Maybe once out at St. Francis.
Yeah, probably.
On a Saturday.
I'm not a big fan of those.
Well, at least you can go to church in the afternoon if need be. So third down, pitch to Williams again, fouls his blockers left side. He's got some room, breaks over midfield and out of bounds inside St. Joe's territory at around the 45. So first down for the Red Devils to keep this drive alive. Good speed on Williams on these sweeps.
Yeah, he's got some good speed. They're just running a little toss sweep there.
Yep.
Nothing fancy to it.
No.
Trying to get a couple of lead blockers.
Like you said, if you've seen any of the academies play football, Air Force and Navy over the years. And
that's what you got.
That's what they got here.
It's the old Springville offense.
Yep, they give the ball to Rosala. And
nothing doing there.
At the line, Justin Jones is in there. Castellani
and Nigel Davis with a big play there for no gain.
Okono came up from the safety.
The problem here, Mark, with such a quick start for St. Joe's is, we haven't seen Clarence attempt to pass yet, but in this tight formation, what are they going to be able to do if they get down another score? Are they going to be able to amp it up and try and move this pace a little quicker for themselves?
Yep, Marauders with let's say 8 and 9 in the box. Here's the first pass, and they throw to Williams in the flat. It's at the 40, and he's tripped up at around the 36-yard line. So just short of a first down. Should be 3rd and 1. 3:15 to go here in the first. St. Joe's in front, 14-0 on a beautiful night out at Clarence High School.
Sideline plays. They're holding up charts from the sideline. 3rd and 2, you got to think here with the Marauders getting off that quick start. It's 4-down territory for Clarence.
Pitch the ball at Williams. He fouls his blockers, and he's going to get just enough for the first down inside the 35-yard line.
Rod Payne brings him down, but what you see there is he had a nice hole, and he was led through by the quarterback. He makes that toss, and he turns right up to get into the hole and make a play.
Well, good drive here, running some clock, keep the Marauder offense off the field.
You got to make sure it bears fruit, though, if you're Clarence here.
They gotta get
you cannot afford 7-minute drives without making any points because the Marauders have shown the ability to put up points quick.
So 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. Week 2 of the high school football season. They pitch the ball off right side, and that's number 45 for Clarence, Steve Marzano.
Check Rod Payne in on the tackle yet again. Off to a big start early on is Rod Payne.
Looks like they give Williams a little breather.
You have to. He's been a workhorse for him.
Yep.
And then they said,
Conway
let there be
still
light.
In the backfield. Johnny Schmidt now in one of the running back positions. And they pitch the ball again to Marzano.
Castellani in on the tackle. Castellani, of course, a bit of a homecoming game for him, Mark. He's out from this school district, so sure he's amped up pretty big for this one.
So it'll be about 3rd and 2, spotted at around the 27-yard line.
Yep.
A little tough with no hashes here.
Right. Cordell Owens comes in on the corner for Justin Jones.
And now we can't just make stuff up because people can see it.
They found us out. I'm not sure I want to do this anymore. We can't. Now we got to tell you exactly what's
happening.
On.
Pitch the ball to Williams.
Left side, nice play there.
Is that Castellani?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
That's a heck of a play by Castellani
there. I think he was the leading tackler last week if I looked at my pregame stats.
Well, if we just take a look
production meeting, I think he had 11 tackles.
He had 9, sir.
9, okay, close enough.
Yeah, fair enough. You were in the district.
You missed the production meeting.
Yeah, I did.
Actually, everybody missed it. I was the only one there.
Yeah. Well, if you would have headed to Westwood, I would have been there.
Pitch to Williams.
Oh, what a play by Payne.
Yeah, great job getting into the backfield, Rod Payne.
It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yep, so on 4th down, they hold them. And St. Joe's will take over at its own 29-yard line with 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And St. Joe's in front, 14-0.
Well, it's a long drive that didn't bear any fruit for Clarence. You get to see interesting to see if they're able to open this up a little bit. But what a nice play by Rod Payne there as the Marauders brought both backers on B-gap blitzes, and Payne was there to make the play.
So St. Joe's will have the ball for the 3rd time time of possession, probably 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes.
I don't think
2 minutes for the
that.
Marauders. Timmy Wegren right next to us here in the booth, along with Uppers Pally, bringing you all the video tonight.
Spread
Shotgun,
set.
yep.
Okay.
McCarthy throws, and he's got Miles Young. Oh, no, he couldn't hold on to it. Incomplete. Good pass.
Yep.
He was open. Got to get that one.
Well, he had 2 feet down. Lucky that wasn't a fumble. It looked like it was a reception.
Yeah, I thought he had it, and obviously his back was to us. We couldn't see the football.
Yeah, ball delivered just a hair behind him, but certainly a ball you got to come up and catch on.
Good throw by McCarthy as well. Looks a little more comfortable in the early going than a week ago.
Yeah, with a little cushion, they could get him to throw it a little bit. I certainly think you got to maybe come back to this run game a little bit.
So he goes under center.
Payne
is the lone back.
Yeah, you give Davis a little blow here.
No, he's in the slot here, left slot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep,
yes.
Davis left slot. Young and looks like Justin Jones to the right. They pitch the ball to Payne.
Look out here.
Oh,
they're going to get a hold on Davis.
Benning, yep. And this one's coming back, folks. He's at the 30 and out of bounds in the 15-yard line, but this one is going to come back on a hold on Nigel Davis.
Yeah, that was right
no
in front
question.
of us
Yep.
there.
Yes, it was.
Well, look for the Marauders again, though, Mark. As I'm looking at that defense from Clarence, they've got single coverage on their 4 split receivers. And you look for them to maybe get Davis up the hash again here. But
it's nice to see. It's just like last week. Payne got that head of steam going from the, about 5 yards back of the quarterback. And when he gets going, that's these two backs are as tough a 1-2 running back punch as anybody in Western New York high school football.
Certainly. Well, that was an easy one for the refs. Davis, that's a gimme when you get those hands on the outsides of the shoulders. That's a gimme.
When I looked down, he was on top of him, so they usually call that as well.
The do-si-do, I believe they call that block.
So they spot the ball at the 19-yard line. They need to get to the 39, so it'll be 1st and 20. 33 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Second down off the incompletion.
The scoreboard's got first. Yep, second down. Yeah, after the incomplete pass. So 2nd and 20.
You know what? Watch for a little. I don't know why I think, but watch for maybe a little sweet pass here. I just got a hunch Coach Gilbert might pull something here.
And he pitches the ball to Davis. Tries to find some room, and he gets out over the 25, close to the 30-yard line.
Well, a little bit more of a manageable 3rd down. Gets it down to 8 yards there.
Yep, and that'll be the last play of the quarter. It was all St. Joe's, and they're in front 14-0. Pretty good stuff, my friend.
Well, that's certainly the start the Marauders were looking for. They got an opportunity right away, right off the get-go. Nigel Davis busted one for 94 yards. Marauders come back quickly with the onside kick to the open side of the field. It was recovered there by the Marauders, Joshua Jackson, and the Marauders 3 plays later struck again on the 40-yard hookup between McCarthy and Davis. And that's your scoring and your Butler Spirits scoreboard.
Well, it's been a great first quarter, and if this continues, the talk will begin about 2 weeks from now, already. With Aquinas will be coming to Kenmore Avenue on September 28th. Mark that on your calendar, folks.
That'll be a doozy.
That will be one heck of a football game.
That'll be Chapter 17 of Game of the Year in Western New York, as there's been some good matchups early.
It's been some great stuff, yep.
I had an opportunity to follow online that Lockport and Orchard Park game last night. And I'll tell you, Orchard Park kept coming and coming and coming. They just couldn't finish it off. They had the ball at the end. But, a lot of good action early in the season here. And, it seems to be a little more parity in high school football here early on, at least, that we've seen. Frontier with the knockoff of traditional power Clarence last week. And some of the city schools off to good starts. South Park off to a 2-0 start with a big win over Iroquois.
Yep.
So maybe you see a little shift here. Of course, there's been a lot of realignment, a lot of schools who have paired up due to numbers and budget restrictions. So a lot of combos and mergers out there. But here,
St. Francis won big last night.
Big over Edison
Today, or I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
Score. So here we
check
go.
on
It's
that.
3rd and about 9 yards. McCarthy's in the shotgun.
Now they got a safety over the top of Davis. And they're going to bring Dimitrov off the edge.
Yeah, they bring some heat. McCarthy stands in. He's got Justin Jones. Great pass and catch to Justin Jones inside Clarence territory at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Clarence tried to disguise their blitz there, Mark, by having two safeties over the top, but what they did was brought both corners off. The safeties both split into man coverage. Justin Jones with a great route, a deep slant, and McCarthy delivers the ball.
I mean, another perfect throw by McCarthy.
Absolutely. Good ball, good read, too. He went right to his hot spot there.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Got Young and Jones here to the right. Payne the lone back. Davis and Okono left.
Single safety for Clarence.
See if he pitches it to Payne. Straight handoff to Payne.
Nothing
Clarence
going there.
Wasn't fooled there. Number 62, Anthony Carlson. The nose tackle right in on that play. So they're going to lose maybe 2. Bring up 2nd and 12. Even the wind has died down a little bit now.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great night for football. Just remember that when it gets to November and we're doing games and we're wearing gloves in the box.
We're going to have heat in the box, the home press box.
Yeah.
That's the next step.
All right, along with replay and craft services, the whole 9.
Yep. They start catering the press box, then we've really got something.
Oh, the Marauders go empty here, Mark.
Here we go. Yep.
And they got them outmanned on the left.
On the left side. There's 2 defenders. Yep.
Safety
Clarence
hasn't made his adjustment yet.
See if McCarthy reads it. He goes the other way. Got Justin Jones, and inside the 30-yard line, another first down for St. Joe's.
Brandon Rosala on the tackle, but great slant pattern there. Boy, lucky for Clarence though that McCarthy had himself figured on Justin Jones because there was 2 versus 3 out on the far side for the Marauders.
Well, a very, very good showing for the sophomore quarterback so far.
Yeah, 4 or 5 in the early going.
Yep, we've hit the 10-minute mark here in the second quarter now. St. Joe's in front 14-0 against the Red Devils of Clarence. Last time these two teams met, I believe I read, was in the late 80s. Okay, just thought I'd throw some meaningless information out there.
Well, it's meaningless to me. I have no idea.
I read it somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it was the 90s.
It was the email.
I formation. Pitch short side of the field.
Great
Davis.
block by Rod Payne.
He breaks a tackle.
Oh, we got a flag down.
He goes. Yep, flag came in too. First tackle Davis broke was from Britton Mann. Flag came in. We'll see what the call is. Legal hands.
Yeah, either got a hand in the back.
A block in the back, something to that effect. So that'll
mark it off 10.
Negate the play. So sure Clarence will take the penalty.
Oh, absolutely.
It'll be a spot foul, so we'll see where flag is somewhere around the 27. So spotted it around the 37, I'm guessing. But what do I know? See how good.
You're right on the money, buddy. Right on. Well, I mean, not for nothing. The flag was on the 27.
I was very good at math.
Yeah, well, 27 and 10 is 37.
Yep.
You're proud of that?
I am.
Well, congratulations,
Hold
Billy.
on, let me get my calculator just to confirm.
Way to go, Billy Madison.
So, first and I'd say about 18. They got to get to the 19-yard line of Clarence. Clock runs, 9:34 here, second quarter.
Single safety again here.
They bring Davis in motion. They give it to Payne on a little trap play. He's up the middle.
He's going to be gone here, Mark. Oh, he's in.
Touchdown. Brad Payne, untouched, 37 yards. And the Marauders jump out 20-0.
Mark, you got to credit David Bergio there and Bobby Costanza with the great trap as the Marauders. They had that sprint. They had the sprint sweep action, and then they get the inside handoff to Payne. He took it to the house. 37 yards for Payne.
Yeah, no, they brought Davis in motion, faked the handoff, little trap play. Or was counter, trap.
Little trap, counter, sure, whatever you got. But off of the sprint.
Untouched, though. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, after that sprint power action. Davis to convert here. Ooh, knuckleball. Good.
And you get it through?
Oh, it did go left.
Did
okay.
It went out. No good, right?
Yeah, no good.
No, I don't think it had enough to get over the...
He had a pretty good knuckleball into the wind there. And as you well know out there, fans, you always want to be throwing that knuckleball into the wind, get a little more dance on it.
Well, very impressive first 15 minutes here for the Marauders.
Sure has been, boy. 20-0, and just kind of having their way and being able to kind of run through the progressions offensively.
What's that? First point scored by somebody other than Nigel on the season. There you go. Well, I'm sure after what occurred last night, Coach Gilbert would love nothing better than to make a statement here and to everybody in Western New York.
So we're receiving all your texts in here. We'll get to all the questions as we get along.
Notice
here.
I didn't give my number out.
Well, you know what the heck. UB into a sixth overtime we're just hearing.
Wow, they hit a 10-3 lead late last time I checked.
Stony Brook. I thought they'd have put some points up today. I would have sworn it.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
But you know what? I'll tell you what. I watched Stony Brook play twice last year. They're very fast and aggressive, very big defensive team. They got 4 major D1 transfers on that defense.
Davis to kick, and Rosales got it at around the 17. Tries to find room up the left side, and down he goes, tackled by Conshafter. It'll be around the 30-yard line. They'll get their start.
Yeah, good job by Conshafter there as he squared up Rosali and was able to bring him, Rosalen was able to bring him down. And you're right on the 30-yard line. Here's a start for Clarence. Well, it's getting to a desperate time. You got to get down the board here.
Yeah.
They got to find a way. You either stay with it, and that's what you're going to do and hope, but I think they got to find a way to open this up. And sure enough, they come out. They come out in the
Wildcat.
spread.
Yeah, Wildcat.
In a bit of a pistol formation. Now
a little Wildcat right to Williams. They snap the ball. Now he's going to throw, and it's behind the intended receiver.
Actually, behind the defender, too.
Yeah, that was Ryan Fitzhenry, number 48, the intended receiver. So, Clarence is going to have to try to find some answers here to, move, not only stop St. Joe's, but move the ball on their own.
Yeah, Miles Young couldn't have picked that ball off unless he had hands attached to his back.
Yep, this thing has the chance to get ugly.
It does. And Clarence needs to put together a drive here, and they're going to come back out in this pistol formation again. The running back, Marzano, behind Williams. Now he flexes to the left.
Yep, they give Williams keeps it, and out to around the 32-yard line.
Good play by Connor McKenna there, again, shutting it down. The DNs, they did a nice job last week, Mark, and they've done a nice job thus far tonight. You've got to set that edge if you're the DN and let those linebackers flow. If you get turned to the inside, that's when your linebackers have too much ground to cover, and you've seen it with the Marauders offensively. That's when you're in the danger zone.
So 3rd and 8. Red Devils got to make a play. Quarterback is back in now. Oakes. He's runs out to his right, throws long, and he's got a man there. Williams, he's got it. 30, 20. Can Jones pull him down? He breaks it. Touchdown, Clarence. They're back in the game, 67 yards.
Bad misplay by Jones there as he was looking in the backfield instead of staying with his receiver, and a great ball delivered over the top. And a big score for Clarence to get back in this thing a little bit here.
Yeah, much needed for the Red Devils and its fans. And it's now 20-6, and we've still got 8:09 to go here in the second quarter. Hey, heck of a throw.
Oh, great throw.
And he just ran by Jones.
Yeah, nothing fancy to those routes.
Extra point coming by the Red Devils, and it is good. 2 flags come in. We have a rough in the kicker.
Yep.
And the kicker there was Lucas Cashmore. And he's hobbling a little bit, so that'll be tacked on to the kickoff. So they'll kick the ball at about the St. Joe 45-yard line.
It's aggressive go after on the extra point.
Yeah.
2 guys ran into him. Those are the penalties you can ill afford here. So they, like you said, Mark, they'll walk that off on the kick.
So it's 20-7. 14, yep, was the kicker. Well, a little spark. We'll see if that changes this football game at all.
Well, Mark, the Marauders will return home next week for crosstown rival Cardinal O'Hara coming to town.
2:30 start, late one.
SAT Saturday?
No, actually, multiple soccer games before.
Geez.
The freshmen playing soccer at 9. The varsity, I believe, is playing at 11. And the football will follow. So it's a long day. I read on the broadcast sheet you're doing the 9 and the 11.
I think
that was very nice of you to.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Volunteer.
I didn't get
that
that
was
memo.
At the production meeting.
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
That freshman soccer is great, though. Always fun to broadcast.
Yeah, no, you know, those things get up into the 2-3 goal range all the time.
All right, we'll be there next Saturday afternoon at 2:30 at 8:45 Kenmore.
Wow.
And the next non-football event is on October the 2nd, soccer. I just can't remember who at the moment. Nichols or St. Francis, I believe.
Good luck with that broadcast, my friend. We're rooting for you.
Hey, soccer's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to say 0-0.
0-0.
It's nothing better.
You'll get a good chance in that. Well, we'll see if he can get this into the end zone here.
Yeah, the ball off the tee, that 3-mile-an-hour wind got it.
They certainly want to try and get this kick in the end zone. You don't want Davis to get his hands on this thing and try and return it.
They don't even know if we're back from commercial yet. We need those two guys on the field that stand with their arms crossed like in the CBS games.
Sure.
So Cashmore to kick. See if he tries to kick it right out of the end zone.
And he does.
And he does. And St. Joe's will take it at their own 20-yard line. The Marauders in front, 20-7. 8:09 to go here in the first half. Nice crowd.
Great crowd. They're even lined up on the ring here.
Yep, both sets of stands pretty well full.
What else are you going to do on a Saturday night?
No.
Come on out and watch some good high school football.
I don't know. We drove by about 7 restaurants we thought we could have stopped at on the way. So.
Well, none of them are sponsors, like Gigi's, Curry's, and Sinatra's. You know?
And Jovi's.
Yeah, don't forget about Jovi's. We got our field reporter tells us it's Nichols that the soccer game will be against.
Thank you. Our executive producer.
Jack Hurlin back in the booth.
And the handoff goes to Nigel Davis, and nothing there. Maybe one. So they're bringing Davis in motion from the left slot. Run that a few times now.
Yeah, you run that sprint action. Again, it's going to free up when they want to give that back inside on the trap play to Rod Payne. They need to signal it in. It's a long run for McCarthy, not the most fleet of foot getting the plays in from the sideline.
See across the way, that sea of white. Good student turnout by the Marauder faithful.
There's a request here that wants to see you do the cross-country meet in a couple of weeks.
I don't know if I can. Well, if they give me the right cart,
yeah,
I can do it. Somebody drives it. Pressure,
screen,
middle screen. Payne's got a host of blockers.
Look out here.
Yep, he's at the 30,
if a
40.
Can get a block.
Trying to cut back. Oh, he escapes the tackler. Still on his feet. And finally brought down at around the 25-yard line. It was all Rod Payne there.
Well, it was funny. You know, I'm watching the play, and we're looking right through the sideline for Clarence, and as soon as that thing started developing, you saw two of the coaches just get their hands up in the air going, oh, no, we're in trouble. Because the DNs, when you can get in that free, you've got to think you're being suckered, and certainly that's what it was there. Nice middle screen play there by the Marauders, and now they get back in business on the Clarence side of 50.
What happened? They go down at the 47?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
He stepped out of bounds.
Okay. Great call by whoever's making the plays here tonight.
Yeah,
They've called a great game so far.
I'm sure it's Coach Gilbert.
High formation. Fakes the handoff to the up man, gives it to Davis. Finds room left side, sprints up the sideline. The 30, still on his feet, cuts back to the middle.
He's gone.
And he's going in.
Jeez.
Touchdown.
That doesn't seem quite fair there.
Now 47 yards for Davis.
Oof.
And the Marauders quickly answer back.
That was reminiscent of that Reggie Bush move against Fresno State some years back on the sideline. He just stopped his run, went all the way across the field, and gone for the score is Nigel Davis.
I wonder if the guys with the purple coats are here tonight.
They are. I walked in with Denny Sorrow.
So the Marauders score 6:40 still left to go here in the first half. It's 26-7. They're going to go for 2 to make up for the missed extra point on the last touchdown. So that would be Davis's, 5th touchdown of the season? Or 6?
He had 3 last week.
3 so far, so 6 on the early season.
Well, coming into the year, 18 touchdowns away from the school record set by Kenny Harris, so he's making a dent in that quickly early in the season.
Yep, they've got 3 receivers out to the left. McCarthy keeps it himself up the middle. Does he have enough push? I don't see a signal yet, and he does. 2-point conversion is good, and it's now St. Joe's 28, Clarence 7, so whatever momentum might have been in the Red Devils has got to be coming out quickly. Somebody took a pin and stuck it in them.
Yep, you could just feel the air come out after those 2 big plays. So
Marauders have had the ball for 5 minutes in this football game.
Well, you don't need it
Would
for
that
long
be
if you're
exactly
scoring.
5, or?
You don't need it for long if you're scoring.
I got a calculator here.
Yeah, can't you?
I don't want to be putting out false information.
Well, you know what I like about this press box, Mark, is if you look at the door, not only is the door the exit, it's also the emergency exit.
Yes, and there's an emergency exit over there, I think, to the parking lot.
I think these windows
Hey, this
are
is what it looks
exits.
like. You got an airplane coming in. This is what a traffic controller looks like. Job.
Same kind of stress, too.
Yes. Beautiful night. There's not a cloud in the sky. And all the video brought to you by Richard Uppers Pollier, Riverside, class of 60-something. 61.
61. I remember it was the year Roger Maris hit 61 homers, if I'm not mistaken.
This will be his, how many years of video now? This is 54th season.
He used to write it on a tablet, though, when he did the old video.
Yeah.
Just
like with the Flintstones. He used to have the little...
That's right. He had the chisel
going, yeah.
Upper said he could draw real fast. That's beautiful.
Rosala takes the kickoff at the 15. Finds a hole over the 30 and brought down at the 33-yard line. And the Red Devils will start there. See if they can get a touchdown and get it back to 2.
Yeah,
anytime you're within 2, you've got a little hope.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Anthony Del Valle with the tackle there for the Marauders. I think when Uppers used to film, it made that sound. You remember the old reel-to-reels?
There you go.
Of course you remember the old reel-to-reels if you had Joe Wolf for history.
So Oaks under center. They pitch the ball to Rosala, trying to find some room with his blockers right side, and they push their way forward to around the 40-yard line.
You know, back in the old days, I say the old days, 15, 20 years ago when we didn't have all these spread offenses, you'd see a defense against this offense play a 6-man front, which you just don't ever see much anymore. But you'd play like a 62, and you'd have your 2 corners and your safety all locked up on one of the wingmen each. Marauders with a 5-man front.
Yep, reverse here. Marauders aren't fooled
Cordell Owens with a nice job.
Yep, number 7, Cordell Owens held his ground.
Yeah, and Ryan Conshafter came in to finish off the tackle. Great job by Cordy Owens there.
Not fooled at all.
Nope, that's what you do. That is textbook how you set the edge and you stay home. When that play is going away from you, you're not going to run it down. You might as well stay home in case it comes back. So
the ball at the Clarence 40-yard line. 5 minutes, 19 seconds to go here in the first half. Marauders in front, 28-7.
You know, the way the Marauders are moving it here, if they can get a stop here, they might get a chance to have this ball back 2 more times here, Mark, and really, really put themselves in good position heading into the half.
Yep.
Clarence has had no answers defensively for the Marauders.
They stopped spreading it out. A rollout to the right as Oaks looks over the middle, and he's got his
ball,
man
fumble.
catching the fumble and picked up by Miles Young.
Look out, he can go the distance there.
Only the quarterback to beat,
Nope.
and he steps inside. Touchdown, we'll see.
Yep,
and it's going to stand 44 yards. The pass was complete to Ryan Fitzhenry, and the ball was stripped from him. And Young picks it up, and in he goes. And it's now 34-7.
Whew. What a tough one there for Clarence.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if his knee was down when he picked the ball up. That was the first thing. And then did he go out of bounds on the far sideline?
Well, he just picked up the first down with that completion, and then the hit delivered the fumble. And Miles Young, the opportunist, was the one to pick it up and go the distance. UB wins a final in from UB Stadium, 26-23. UB wins.
High snap. Kick is up, and it is good, and it's 35-7 with 4:44 to go here in quarter number 2.
Well,
good job by Castellani getting that high snap.
Yeah. That's why you put the guard there.
Wow.
Well, not much you can say here, Mark. I mean, it's just
not much.
Everything kind of going wrong here for Clarence, everything kind of going right for the Marauders. They've not even run, they probably haven't run 20 plays offensively. They got 5 touchdowns on the board and really having their way. What we'll probably be able to do is get to see a look at maybe Miles Young in the backfield in the second half. You get to see some of these other guys we don't normally get to see. So.
Hey, but we could talk about open house. October 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
Open house for our young students who are thinking about coming to St. Joe's, and, of course, their families. And
is it the 6th and 7th or 7th?
I believe 6 and 7.
Whatever that weekend is. But
that's, Sunday the 6th, Monday the 7th.
And the following Sunday, we will be having a hitting clinic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Lead hitting clinic out on the turf, weather permitting. If not, we will reschedule it to indoors during the winter season, but we'll hope for the best that day. Some of you young future Marauders come and get tutored by the Marauder staff and players.
And then we got hoops, and I'll fill you in on all that in a few minutes.
Short kick.
Yeah, short kick, and
up
it's
back.
covered by
trouble
the up
getting
end.
that.
Yep, I think that's number 42 maybe.
Yep.
Jake McDonald. So Clarence will start at their own 32-yard line. See if they can find the end zone here before halftime.
Mark Lair, the head coach of this Clarence squad. The JV game against Clarence, Mark, was moved to Monday 5 o'clock over at St. Joe's.
I saw that. So they're going to spread it out now. They go back to that Wildcat formation with Emure Williams in the quarterback slot, and he keeps it himself. Tries to foul blockers over the right side. Gain of about 3 there.
Yeah, Castellani had the jersey, just enough of it to drag him down, which is 4.5 left here in the first half. Marauder fans very boisterous this evening, and with good reason. Is their hometown squad off to a great start here. 35 quick points here in the first half.
They bring Rizal in motion. Quarterback Oaks is going to look to throw. Under pressure. Able to break a tackle. Good job there. Finds his receiver. It looks like Fitzhenry. And he gets to the 45-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down there.
Well, they were looking for Fitzhenry on the drag from the backside early, but the Marauders, that was the same play he fumbled on previously, but the Marauders were in tune to that, and as the quarterback shook the pressure, now they lost position with the receivers, and Fitzhenry with the grab for first down yardage up at the 45-yard line of Clarence.
He did a good job. Timmy Noonan had him, I thought, all wrapped up in the
Just
backfield. Couldn't finish it. And similar to a little Johnny Manziel earlier this afternoon, he's able to break free and find a receiver and make a play. 3:32 left here in the quarter. Bring Rizal in motion.
Screen here. Screen here.
Left side. Good call.
Oh, Castellani saw it too.
Yes, he did.
Anthony Castellani sniffed that one out. That's going to go for a loss of about 6 yards.
Yep, he at the 39-yard line.
All the Marauders students in there clad in white tonight.
Yep. So
There's something about night football at the high school level.
No, there really is. Yeah, it's. You see that all around the country, Friday Night Lights.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants to do it on Saturday afternoons.
No, it's golf time.
Yep. Williams rolls to his right. Got her man there, and it's complete to Fitzhenry inside the 45-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, they just keep dragging and dragging that tight end, and the Marauders have to find him in that second level. The linebackers getting into their drops, and it's the third catch for Fitzhenry.
It's like Sean Brusso right in front of us.
That would be him.
It is.
Assistant coach over at Alden High.
Wildcat again. Williams going to run to the left side.
Yeah, bad
45
contain
cuts
there
back,
for the Marauders.
Gets away from Castellani, and Owens puts a big hit on him, along with Conshafter. And good gain, though, about 7 yards to the 43-yard line. He's second and a long 3. Clock has stopped at 2 minutes and 19 seconds here in the half. St. Joe's comfortably in front, 35-7.
Clarence looking to put one up here before the end of the half. Now Clarence is going to have to take a timeout. Wow, off of the out of bounds. So that's a valuable timeout they got to use there.
Yeah, one of the big things you and I like to look at is the time, and it's only been 55 minutes here for the first half.
Yeah, Clarence only had 10 men on the field for that huddle. That's why they had to take the time out there. And what was that time-wise?
55-minute half so far.
Beautiful. Well, our Rolex time update. We got sponsored by Rolex this year. You didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got a free Rolex for it. It's beautiful. I don't know if you got one, but...
I don't wear a watch. So
oh, there you go.
I'll take the cash. Send me the Rolex rebate check.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, October 6th and 7th is the open house. Make sure if you're any young men interested in coming to this St. Joe's Institute that you come for a tour. It's a wonderful afternoon. You get to see the school at its finest. Then we've got your baseball hitting clinic on October 13th. That's a Sunday afternoon. And then basketball clinics, all sorts of them. October 14th, Columbus Day, 9 to 12. Wednesday series, which will be the 16th, 23rd, and 30th of October. Or there's a Sunday series.
Oh, for God's sake.
Where you can get all the information. Go to sjci.com. Your home for Marauder information. And handoff will be enough for a first down right up the middle.
Yeah, a little gut shot right up the middle there. And that was number 40, Sullivan Conway.
Yep, Conway, yep.
Sullivan Conway. Sully Connie.
So first down, they're at the 31. Can they find the end zone? 2:05. The clock runs.
Another bunch of confusion on the sideline here for Clarence. They got to get the play, and they don't have enough guys again. They're going to have to hustle here.
But this is great for high school football, just that the two schools are playing. And,
absolutely.
Something new. You haven't, you usually see the same opponents every year.
Yep.
Williams rolls out to his right, escapes one of the rushing Marauders up the sideline, and he's hit and goes out of bounds.
Flag down, I think.
Yeah, something was thrown in there at the end. Maybe the beanbag that he stepped out earlier.
Could have been.
Yep. Joshua Jackson was all over him. Hey, Sean Brusso, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, that's right. There was a beanbag where he stepped out.
Yep. So they brought it back to the 20-yard line. Still enough for a first down. Minute and 36 left on the clock. We're going to ask our good friend Uppers to keep the camera on the scoreboard for our halftime, since we don't have to charge the battery tonight. That way all of our viewers will know what the halftime status is. They give the ball to the fullback. That's Marzano.
Peter Klopp in on the tackle. Upended Marzano there. Minute 25 left.
Now, you're the Marauders. You do not want to give them a touchdown here.
No.
You want to go in with this 28-point lead.
Clarence is going to take another timeout here.
Yep, ball on the 17-yard line. Minute and 17 to go. I don't know if Uppers can get a little shot across the way of how the flag with the stands looks.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Got our
zoom that in.
You can zoom in on that. That would be. If you could give us a little zoom on that, that'd be even nicer. You and I have been watching Newsroom too much. Now we're going to start producing.
There we go.
There you go. It doesn't get any better than that. Beautiful. So nicely done. Look at that. Isn't that a great shot?
Upper scribbling away on his tablet. Well, of course it was black and white film. It was the Ice Ages, brother.
I had a lot of color crayons.
Yeah, but back then they only sold the 8-pack of Crayolas.
We're going to have somebody in the truck pretty soon now with camera angles.
I'm retiring. This is getting out of hand. Get my
final episode of Newsroom this week, buddy.
That should be a beauty.
Ray Donovan's still got 2 to go. And Boardwalk Empire was a
little indifferent. Little indifferent on the first one there. I don't know.
I think it'll work its way out, though.
I'm sure, but I wasn't.
A lot of new plot lines just setting up.
Completely enthralled with the first one.
I think it's steaks. Somebody cooking steaks?
Sure.
Smells like it.
I think that's what they're serving at half for us.
Shotgun. Williams going to run now. He
took
throws,
a shot
and it's intercepted. Is that?
Look out here. That's McKenna.
Yep, up the sideline. And he's brought down at the 37-yard. No, it wasn't McKenna. It was Peter Masters.
Wow, great play and a big hit by Joshua Jackson on Williams as he's delivered the ball.
Yep. Started to run, decided to pull up and pass. And another turnover by the Red Devils, and their scoring threat is stopped.
Marauders got 1:05 and 3 timeouts here. I think they'd like to try and see if they can get one more on the board here. You know, it's interesting.
See, who's in a different quarterback?
Yeah.
Yep, Jalen Brandy maybe? Yep.
Sure.
Jalen Brandy in at quarterback here. See some of the changes.
Miles Young at the
backfield, yeah.
Vince Gregory at the full,
right?
Sure.
Justin Jones and Okono in. Jalen Brandy, the quarterback, pitched the ball to Young, and he finds room up the right side, stays in bounds. Might be enough for a first down, though. We'll see.
Yeah.
They didn't stop the clock.
The problem for Clarence is Young's got just as much speed as the other guys, and if he's able to get loose, and we saw it on that fumble return, they're stopping the clock for a measurement here.
I'm sure that official didn't want to have to do that, but it is close. Oh, we got an injured player?
I'm sorry, we do.
Somebody down for St. Joe's?
Yeah, because here comes
Celia had to make the sprint.
A 53-yard sprint across the field. It's Miles Young.
Okay.
Down right in front of the Clarence sideline. Here comes some of Celia's auxiliary staff. Didn't realize it's a 2-man game out there.
So, 44 seconds still here to go in the half.
Great night for a cookout or something.
Yeah,
should be out on the patio.
Yeah, get up a little fire.
A little cigar. Well, a little cigar, some steaks on the grill, perhaps a little single malt. I don't know. Beautiful, beautiful fall evening.
I'd like a little smoked salmon myself. Put that out on the smoker. I don't know. Buy a little barbecued pig.
Okay.
I don't know. Something different.
Yeah, because it doesn't take anything to barbecue a pig.
No. Why, we waited to start today.
Yeah, well, you waited to start last night. Yeah, right.
There's a town ordinance against the pig burning. No pig barbecues in the town of Tonawanda.
You know, you could just, when you drain the pool, just have the spit in there.
There you go. You have a different use for it.
There you go.
Oh, boy.
Now they're going to measure. They couldn't get the measurement while the injury occurred. So now the sticks come all the way across the field here. And
Young looks okay.
We're going to have a good vantage point, and I'm going to make the call here, and I'm going to say they got it by about a half of a football.
Well, that's good because I can't see the ball or anything. Yep, short by a half a football.
Nah, I was cross-eyed on that.
So
Oh, all of a sudden we got flooded up here.
Yeah, a lot of.
People coming out of nowhere. Maybe a 50-50 drawing it or something.
I think we've exceeded the expected occupancy.
Well, it's a full house in the stands, a full house in here. All right.
Do we know, is this the first of a home and home? For
Yes.
a 2-year deal?
Yes.
Okay. So, Brandy under center. It's second in about a yard.
They'll start it on the ready here.
Yep, 44 seconds to go. I think we'll see we've got Joshua Jackson in the backfield.
Blake Beavers and Anthony Spina at the receiver spot. Connor McKenna in at tight end. Vince Gregory at the full.
Let's see if we give the ball to Vince Gregory, the up back.
Oh, they give it to Jackson.
They give it to Jackson, first down. Everybody up here guessing the crowd. 24-79. And then that one guy moved, and I wrecked it. I had to start over. So I don't know. But we better get the count now. It's a great crowd.
No, I was going to head down. I'll just start again.
Yeah. No, if that one, everybody please don't move.
Stand still, everyone. I'm trying to get a count. Well, the Marauders might be content to let this clock run out here, Mark. You know, it's no need to score another one here. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. I don't believe they have to snap another one, but we shall see.
Hey, do you know, are they streaming live in Curry's tonight? Are they going to hook this up?
I'm not sure. Ori Lowe did check in and say we sounded good. Jack Hurlin checks in and tells us we have a 4-year deal with
Clarence?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Jack.
We're trying to get a hoop thing going as well.
We got them in baseball. They're part of the I-90 Classic where we play McQuaid, and we don't have a fourth team yet, but we're also looking to play Clarence down at Coca-Cola Field on April 21st. Hopefully part of a doubleheader with Williamsville South and St. Francis, which will be a nice event. Well, one last play here.
Get the kneel down.
Maybe a handoff.
And we come out in the second half. We said we were going to talk about the offensive line.
Yeah,
Got to do it. I'm looking at Austin Greenwood, and he's a big part of that right side of the line.
Oh, the referee's in the way.
They all kinds of
ref thought they were going to take a knee, but
Randy in big trouble. Breaks away. Now he's going to find a little running room.
Gets a block. Who knows?
Cuts back, and finally down he goes. A late flag comes in as well. It'll probably be on St. Joe's. All kinds of guys running around there. We'll see how it sorts itself out. Legal block in the back. And I would think they'll decline it, and they'll end the half. And that's exactly what happens. The first half comes to an end here at Clarence High School, where it was all St. Joe's. They jumped on them early and often, and they're going to go in at the half with the score of 35-7. And we'll get you scoreboard on your screen there, so you'll see how the halftime goes. Mark Simon along with Paul Naska will be back in about 18 minutes for second half action. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back. Hey, we're back for second half action, where St. Joe's is in front of Clarence 35-7 here at the half. Mark Simon along with Paul Naska. Hey, Paul, why don't you bring us the units, halftime stats?
Will do, pal. Of course, the big number is St. Joe's 35, Clarence 7. Marauders, big time outgaining Clarence, both on the ground and overall, 314 to 184. The Marauders with 207 yards on the ground versus 88. Marauders with 11 carries to get that 207 yards. Passing yards, 117 for Michael McCarthy, 4 for 5 with the touchdown. For Clarence, 5 for 6, 96 yards. The Marauders, led by Nigel Davis, 5 carries, Mark, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 catch, 40 yards, 1 touchdown, and I'm guessing he's got a hot dog and a chili, and he's going to watch the second half with great interest.
And on the defensive side, Anthony Castellani, 10 tackles in half number 1.
Well, he was all over the field. And, again, like we said, this is a nice homecoming game for him.
And, hey, to start it off, St. Joe's will get the football back. And we'll see what if Clarence can get themselves back into this football game.
Yeah, well, Mark, going back to your smoked salmon, Paula Horwitz checking in from Tonawanda, New York, saying you missed the boat this afternoon. They finished all the smoked salmon.
That's right. Big holiday today.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Paula and the rest of her family. I don't know if it's a congratulatory holiday, but whatever the case may be.
Yeah, a couple of those holidays I don't think you are supposed to congratulate. I hope today wasn't one of them. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, some of them are very religious.
Well, so?
I don't know.
Christmas
on
is
Easter
religious.
you don't say congratulations.
Well, you say Happy Easter.
I don't know.
Here's the kick.
Let's do football, yeah.
Here's the kick.
Cashmore, kick it, and it's going to
Communication.
bounce. Oh,
better get on that.
End zone.
Just
Yeah.
triples in.
That ball bounces backwards. It's live, but it gets into the end zone. Touchback. Started at the 20-yard line. We had some different return men back there. We had Miles Young and it's like Jackson and Conshafter maybe back there. Those are 3.
Well, that was the second time we've seen Miles Young kind of misjudge a kick return there, Mark. That's something they're going to have to certainly clean up if they want to get him on the field and get him out there. So
a lot of
seconds.
Seconds here, getting some playing time, and that's good early in the season. You never know when somebody's going to have to jump in on an injury, later in the year. So Jalen Brandy at quarterback.
Cordy Owens gets the carry.
Gives the ball to Owens, and nothing there. Jackson was the lead back.
Good play by Clarence there, considering they only had 10 on the field. The late addition there is Jake McDonald ran in from the sideline. Tough to believe you'd be short-manned coming into the first play of the second half.
So you got, looks like McKenna is in at the tight end.
Yep.
Who else is in there? Blake Beavers?
Blake Beavers at a receiver spot.
Right. Trying to get the lineman for you.
Yeah, Anthony.
Okono's in at line.
Yeah, Anthony Spina, the other receiver.
Di Pasquale's in at line. Got Beavers out to the left now. And down out to the right is Spina.
John Schmidt in at the guard.
Pitch the ball to Owens. And he's going to try to outrun the defense. And he does. And it's good to see where he's going to go out of bounds here. It's hard to see it on the far sideline.
Yeah, he was out of bounds at about the 22-yard line, we'll call it.
21.
He lowered his shoulder there and turned the corner pretty well.
So it'll be third and about 10. Just started half number 2. St. Joe's comfortably in front, 35-7.
I think we're throwing a party up here tonight. Coaches have joined us for the second half. Tough weather in that 53-degree temperature out there. I think you got to have a little more fortitude than that, to be honest with you,
I would
Coach.
think so.
Yeah, I mean
that's why I coach basketball.
Well, it's an indoor sport. It's very comfortable, climate controlled, as they say.
Hey, I froze broadcasting baseball, so
yep. Ball's loose.
Fumble on the exchange, and Brandy's able to get on it, but he's brought down at the 7-yard line. A big loss.
Yeah,
and they'll have to punt it away.
Let's see if the Marauders come out one more time with a fraction of their starters defensively here just to try and control the play here. Davis back into punt. Williams is waiting for it right around the 50-yard line.
Actually, a little surprised they had the whole second-team offense in right out of the gate. Usually get a few series going and then bring them in, as the quarter goes on.
Well,
Davis in the end zone.
Oh, good boot.
Good kick.
Gonna
Williams,
hit
everybody
soft
gets
bounce.
away, bounces at the 38, and is going to land at about the 43-yard line.
35-yard kick.
No return.
Yeah, into the wind there with that kick, and it just kind of sat down nicely like one of my pitching wedges. It just kind of checked up right there.
I had that happen once.
Sure you did. I think that
A
was
few
a
of my
5
wedges went through the – might have been a 5-wood, yeah. 5-iron.
Yeah,
I don't have one of those.
No.
Did that with a hybrid 4 once. Got a little backspin on it.
Found your employee's 8-iron on the driving range the other day. Kevin left his 8-iron.
Oh, is that right?
His kid said that doesn't matter. He doesn't need it.
And Oaks comes out throwing on first down to Williams.
Yeah, quick little veer pass to Williams there off of the flank. Just a little dump pass, gets about 5 yards, 4 yards there. Well, we'll see what Clarence can do here. See if they can get some momentum going with a score in this first drive.
It's tough, too. Not too many weapons for Clarence.
Right.
They're limited. Number 3, obviously, their go-to guy, and he's been majority of the offense.
Yep.
But you don't know how lucky we have it at St. Joe's with all the gifted athletes. Pitch the ball to Williams, finds a hole over left guard, and is going to be very close to a first down, depending on the spot.
Michael Meyer on the tackle. We'll set the front here defensively for the Marauders, as you've got number 35, Julian Smallwood, at a D tackle, along with Matthew DePasquale on the ends.
Peter Duff in the lineup. Yep, number 31, our good friend Peter Duff.
Timmy Noonan at an end. Number 17, Anthony Speen at another end.
So we got 3rd and 2. They hand the ball to the fullback. It looks like that was Conway, and it'll be enough for a first down.
Jonathan Ronaldo in for the Marauders as well defensively. Luke Persbilla. Number 24, Danny Gollin in. So a lot of the Marauders checking in here. Peter Masters in at the free safety. Oh, there's a fumble
bad pitch there, and on it is the St. Joe's. We'll see what number that is. That's 17, Anthony Spina, on a bad pitch by Oaks.
Yeah, it went right over Williams' head. No chance. And Spina gets the recovery, the fumble recovery of Spina. Marauders ball at their own 42.
3rd turnover by the Red Devils tonight. So we've got 8:59 to go here in quarter number 3. 35-7 Marauders in front. Next Saturday afternoon, 2:30. The Hawks come to 8:45 Kenmore Ave.
O'Hara Hawks.
Coach Sandra and his entourage left at halftime.
Yeah, I'm going to look at some film this week, Mark. We'll get a good look at what O'Hara's going to look to do. Get on that.
That's why we have the pre-production meetings.
Yeah, I'll make it this week, perhaps.
I formation.
Owens pretty tight in that eye.
Jackson.
False start on the Marauders over on the far side. That was number 10, Blake Beavers. He wanted to be the early Beaver and get the jump.
So the number 2 is going to get a lot of work here.
Yeah. Blake, busy as a Beaver, getting the false start there.
Who's on our sideline in the sport coat?
I have no idea.
Standing right at the 40-yard line.
Which 40?
Right directly across from us.
Not quite sure.
I see it. See what I'm seeing?
Yeah. Must be some sort of dignitary.
Thought it was security.
It could be.
Marauder Coach Gilbert's got his own security staff.
Yeah. Football's big business.
1st and 15 at the 37. Brandy hands the ball off to Owens. Owens is going to get the 5 yards back. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Keep that clock a-running.
Well, that's what you want to see in this situation. If you have any compassion for the broadcast team, you want to see that clock rolling.
So I didn't have dinner.
Well,
A little something to...
may I suggest a Italian sausage chopped up hoagie?
Yeah, there you go.
You got to throw the hot peppers in there, though.
In the eye, Jalen Brandy under center. And they give the ball to Jackson. inside. They're inside between the 45 and 50.
Got about 5 on that carry, setting up a manageable 3rd and 5.
So, 3rd and about 6. Clock running, 7:33 to go here.
Well, not much of this crowd is left, Mark, either.
Which could create a exit problem.
Well, we
for
could
the broadcast team.
Could sneak out Gunville to Genesee, too. Or the back route, as they say.
We're going to have a couple of riders with us.
Oh, we will?
Yep, but they just have to be picked up at our next stop.
There you go.
We'll see if Brandy throws his first pass of the game. And
fumble.
And, handoff, and got a fumble. Let's see. Clarence has it.
Mike DeAndrea picks up the fumble for Clarence.
Bad exchange between Jalen Brandy and Jackson. So the first turnover by the Marauders. Looks like we got Magoo back tonight.
Magoo, he's even got the hand warmers there. It's a big game, big interconference game. So you got to get your front line guys like Magoo out there.
This may be the biggest crowd in Western New York high school football this year, I would think.
Yeah, big one.
Big crowd. So let's see if Clarence can get something going here. Oaks in the shotgun. Steps up. He's going to run with it. The 40.
Might want to tuck that ball away.
And inside the St. Joe 30-yard line.
Well, you got to like the Clarence support here. Staying strong and really showing some enthusiasm when Clarence makes a play here inside the 30.
17 yards for the Clarence quarterback, the senior Lex Oaks. So they spread them out, 2 left, 2 right.
Marauders with their base 4-man front.
Marzano, the lone back. Oaks rolls to his right.
Tries to break contain.
Throws upfield, and he had a man just a little too far to the right for Fitzhenry.
Good thing he didn't look up. He had Williams deep in the corner of the end zone, all alone there. As Masters lost track of him with the roll. Masters moved up on that play at the safety spot, and Williams slipped behind him. But the quarterback could not find him there. Oaks was poised on Fitzhenry out in the flat. See if they might come back to that again.
So shotgun again for Oaks.
Marauders outmanned on the far side.
Yep.
Now Ronaldo jumps over there.
And they give the ball to Marzano. Finds a hole over left side inside the 25-yard line. Gain of about 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Little read option for Oaks there. He decided to leave it in the running back's belly. He can have the option of pulling that out and taking it himself if he sees something better. But that time left it in Marzano's bread basket.
Inside 6 minutes already. Clock runs 35-7. Marauders over 300 yards in the first half. And now we've got a whistle and a timeout. St. Joe's.
A little discombobulated in the defensive huddle out there. There's a number of the Marauders kind of confused with their assignments.
So what else we got to talk about? November the 18th, I want to say, is Sports Hall of Fame. Friday night.
I got to give a quick shout-out while we're coming up with those days. And my guy, Zach Pleva, living life large out in Tampa, University of Tampa. It's got to be beautiful out there, buddy. Hope your salad's in check for the rest of those Tampaites. But, sports night coming up. Open house coming up. A lot of good activities here through the fall. And who'd have thunk it? We're already halfway through September. Man, getting old. The time just ticks away. Well, here we come out of the timeouts. Marauders now adjusting out to this spread offense. Little pistol set here for Clarence. Marzano behind the quarterback Oaks. He flexes off to the right now. And there's the read option. Oaks keeps himself. Jackson's got him under tackle, but Oaks drives forward for a couple more and is going to set up about a 4th and 2.
Well, I looked at my calendar. November 15th is the St. Joe's Hall of Fame inductions.
Am I going in?
No.
Oh,
I heard
okay.
you might be the MC, though. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
It is the
rumor floating around town. I'm going to negotiate a good deal for you.
Please do. I can keep control of the time, too.
I think that everything should just be pre-recorded.
That's
So then you know when it's going to end. Pitch the ball to Williams, and he gets inside the 15-yard line, but it's enough for a Clarence first down.
Peter Duffin on the tackle. Good first down yardage. You are certainly welcome, sir, for the shout-out. That's what we do here, especially when games are a bit out of hand at this stage.
Hall of Fame inductees, the 2004 hockey team. Two people instrumental in the history of wrestling.
Well, the all-time greatest, Mike Rosborski, leader
Yep.
in wins, pins, and reversals. Marauders late getting an 11th man on the field again.
Peter Duff had to come from the sideline. Oakes with it, throws to the back of the end
Oh,
zone.
good ball.
Good throw, just couldn't bring it in, was Rosala.
I like Oaks' arm strength here. I'd like to see him throw it around a little bit more.
Yeah,
this
he
half.
does throw the ball pretty good.
Yeah, that was on the run. That was a pretty good bullet, although he looks like he's a little shaken up. As
He's second and 10.
He's coming all the way to the sideline to get the play, but he's a little slow in doing that.
Legendary coach Bob O'Connor going into the hall that night as well, along with Mark Campanella. And hockey player Tom Buckley.
Three-sport guy, Tom Buckley. Football, baseball, and hockey. He had a heck of a career here.
And a heck of a hockey career.
Sure did.
Oakes rolls to his left. Going to keep it. Good move there, and he slips and falls down at the 10. So it'll be third and about 5. Clock runs, 4:25 to go.
I like how he stayed in bounds to keep that clock running for us, too. Nice job by Mr. Oakes. He was looking, I'll tell you what, he's rolling out to his left. He was looking back toward the middle of the field, and that's not an advised pass for any QB. You never want to go late down the middle, especially going across your body like that.
So Hall of Fame tickets, I believe, are $25.
If I'm the MC, do I get a freebie?
You do.
Beautiful.
And new quarterback in. It's number 10, Scott Pinto.
You know, I thought so, Mark. It looked like Oakes 2 plays ago was holding his right hip.
Yep, I thought that when he got hit on the rollout for the pass to the back of the end zone. So now we've got whistles again.
And a 3rd and 6 setup.
Oakes back in, though.
Yep.
Sports night on October 18th, I believe.
Okay.
Friday night.
Always
Great
a nice
to
night.
Come out and have some beverages and raise some, have some great food by the local restaurants.
Well, it gives a
Everything
chance for the
donated.
younger parents to meet some of the coaches in the program as well.
Oakes throws. Had Williams open. You got to put a little touch on that one. Can't throw the fastball there.
Yeah, Williams was able to shake Ronaldo in coverage, and just a little THTH, too hot to handle for Mr. Williams.
So the Marauders will take over on downs with 3:36 to go here in quarter number 3. Well, very impressive performance by the Marauder first group.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see as we come in with the Canisius loss, see if the Marauders ascend to the 1 spot in the Western New York polls, Mark. And there should be some shake-up. There
You would think so.
Quite a bit of goings-on this weekend, so we'll see what shakes out Tuesday when the polls come out.
Well, hey, a good win last week against a very, very good team from Long Island, and an impressive game so far here today. Brandy under center again. The number 2's getting most of the work here in the second half, and he gives the ball to Jackson, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down.
No, still a nice night out there tonight. And like you said earlier, Mark, it's good to have these games. Obviously, for all people interested except Marauder fans, you'd like to see a little more competitive battle tonight, but great that they're getting together here. Maybe it'll be a start of some things. Some other teams will maybe make these connections.
Yep. I formation, Brandy under center. Got Cordell Owens and Josh Jackson.
Here's Brandy on a little bootleg.
And he gets close to the 20-yard line. Be just a little short of the first down.
Nice little play there as they just went out on the naked bootleg. Brandy had his receiver out in front. He was able to pick up 8 yards and set up a short third down conversion here from their own 18-yard line.
5'9", 170 pounds. Good little athlete, Jalen.
Yep.
So 3rd and 2. It's ball spotted at the 18. Nothing fancy here. They pitch the ball to Owens.
He's got to get the corner. He does.
Blocking. He does, and he's out to the 25. Still on his feet over the 30. Grinds his way over the 35-yard line. Gain of about 18 yards. First down, St. Joe's.
Cordell Owens is one tough cat, but he's got to tuck that ball in, too, as he's rounding the corner.
Move those chains, brother. Keep that clock going. Minute and 45 to go in quarter 3.
Got to see a lot of people down there at the halftime.
2,479 your official attendance here.
Thank you, sir.
Give the ball to Owens, and the Clarence defense not fooled there. Number 54, Matt Vizzi, snuffed that one out for the big loss of about 4 yards.
Yeah, that's a little cutback play they run there where they kick out the DN. Unfortunately, Clarence did a better job there shutting that down and getting the back down into the backfield for the loss of yardage.
Inside a minute now.
We got some late night football to watch tonight too, I think, out west. Yeah, like Arizona State and somebody. I always like to have that 10:30 start, East Coast time on a Saturday.
Brandy gives the ball to, it doesn't look like it was Owens. We had a running back
Vince
change
Gregory.
there. Yeah, Vince, yep. He was in the number 2 spot there in the eye. Gregory's in along with Lucas Prisbilla. Second
Generation Prisbilla. I had an opportunity of coaching his father at St. Joe's in football.
Yeah?
Luke Sr.
You're that old, huh? Wow.
I am. I am.
And that's going to run the clock down here at the end of quarter number 3. No scoring in that quarter. Pretty quick, though. St. Joe's in front 35-7. All the number 2s getting the work for the Marauders. As we head to quarter 4.
Yeah, heading out.
Yeah, this was audio only. We could
ham
it out and get out of here. Hey, game's over.
How's that battery holding up, uppers? Is that battery running out of juice yet? Oh, you're going to make it through the full 4 quarters? Okay. I guess we'll bring you the whole thing.
The official historian of Marauder athletics, video athletics.
We got an early score in from Lafayette, Indiana. Purdue 7, Notre Dame nothing, end of 1. Tommy Reese 1 for 3, 28 yards. Purdue outgaining the Irish, 105-29. Oh boy!
How about that 49-42 for Alabama over A&M?
Good defense in that one.
Yep.
Got any stats from that one? What the?
I don't. I could probably get them.
What Johnny the Kid get?
I don't know.
We'll get you.
Vanderbilt, you and I loved that Vandy. 28-7 South Carolina.
Yeah. Speak for yourself on the Vandy. Illinois keeping it
told me that on the way.
I think you're confused.
So here we go, quarter number 4. It's third down and about 5 yards.
Wisconsin, Arizona
gives the ball
State.
to Gregory, and he's brought down the 41-yard line. So St. Joe's will have to come on and punt it away. Nigel Davis think this would be his second punt on the day, Tim?
Yep.
Punt number 2. First one was about a 35-yard kick. For those of you keeping stats at home. Remember, next Saturday afternoon, 2:30, the Hawks come a-calling. Nigel stands at his 30. Amar Williams takes it at the 25 and brought down by Conshafter and Gregory. And that's where Clarence will start at their own 23-yard line.
Wow, some big offensive numbers from that. Johnny Manziel, 28 of 39 for 464 and 5 touchdowns.
Wow.
McCarron, 20 for 29, 334 and 4 touchdowns. Yeah, they played a lot of defense in that one.
Sounds like it.
Well, I think both teams will remain in the national champion. Obviously, Alabama, but Clarence back.
Good run there by Marzano. They still got all the ones in for Clarence. It appears they do. Little change at quarterback, though. Number 10, Scott Pinto.
Manziel also had 98 yards on the ground. Big numbers for the kid. Probably signing autographs still after that performance. Don't take any cash, though, young man. Little sweep by Dimitrov. Spencer Dimitrov for 14 yards.
Yep, good old Spencer Dimitrov.
A heck of an athlete. Be a big find for Clarence here, both in basketball and baseball as well as football.
Yeah, yep. Fine young man, great athlete.
Yep.
Give the ball to him again. Good run off the left side. And he's going to get himself about 9 yards there. He's just so quick. You see that speed?
Yeah.
They got to figure out ways to get him in the lineup.
Got to watch out for that window there.
Yeah, that's. So second and 2. Give him 8 yards there. Clock quickly running, 9:42.
Didn't get a chance to sample it, but they had the chili working at the
Did
concessions.
They?
Yeah.
I thought like strip steaks smelled like too.
Maybe it's a steakhouse chili.
And this time they give the ball to Marzano. And he gets inside the 35-yard line. Another Clarence first down.
Yeah, it's going to be a carry of about 13 yards. As Clarence starting to move the ball here a little bit. 9:22 left. Marauders up 35-7. Here comes Matthew DePasquale into the lineup for the Marauders. He'll replace Anthony Delaval.
You know, we got some nice Italian names on this team.
How about the size of that one receiver for A&M, that Evans kid? 7 catches today for 249.
Yeah. Give the ball to Dimitrov again. Oh, look at nice run there.
He's got good scoots. Well, right now the Marauders just trying to hang on this drive. They need to find a little push on this offensive line. Dimitrov again. Ah, nice.
Yeah, they're going to have to figure out a way to work him in.
No, not cold at all.
Coaching staff a little chilly behind us here.
I'm in sandals and shorts. I'm good to go. I want to play another 18 holes.
They couldn't tough it up outside.
There's another give off the right side. Not much there.
Nope, that's to Marzano.
Set up about a 3rd and 4. Scoreboard operator.
You a big fan of this kind of offense?
I hate it.
Yeah, that's what I say.
You know what? We used to play this a lot against when we played Springville yearly, and Orchard Park used it a little bit. Grand Island used it a little bit back in the day. Nah, it was just kind of a squirrely little misdirection thing. Basically, it's assignment defense. You got to keep your lanes, and you got to stay home because there's a lot of misdirection. There's this and that. The big thing is when you get down when you're running this offense, it's tough to open it back up. Marauder down on the field. We have a official's timeout. We'll see if we can get the number for you. It looks to be Michael Meyer of Friday the 13th fame.
Yeah.
He's a day late. He's a day late, huh?
Yeah.
Was he Friday the 13th or Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Michael Meyer, Friday the 13th.
Okay. Well, today being Saturday the 14th.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Friday the 13th.
I got that T-shirt, a great T-shirt where it's got the guy with the goalie mask and he's got the sword in his hand and he looks at the calendar and it says Saturday the 13th, and he's got the sad face. Poor guy. Had it all wrong. Oh, that's what happens, folks, when you get yourself in a 4-score game late in the fourth. You're going to
there's not much bantering left to
start running out of material.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start doing restaurant reviews or something.
Could do that.
You know?
We've covered everything, what's happening in Marauder land. It's big golf, 2 golf matches this week. They won't be broadcast.
Yeah, no.
Or in cross country will not be either.
Don't even bother texting, Jack. It's not happening. Tomorrow I will be.
I could be like Peter Costas.
Yeah.
The 13th.
Well, you need that swing vision. Konica Bizhub swing vision. Oh, nice play on the outside there as Dimitrov tried to get to the outside, and that tackle was made there by Przbilla.
Well, this one is slowly winding down. We talked about it early. September 28th, 1 o'clock. Aquinas at St. Joe's. We'll learn a lot of things in that football game.
Absolutely.
And last night they had 2,500 out at Aquinas to see Canisius lose 3-0.
And they held Olison in check fairly well.
Yep.
So we'll see a stout defense, and we'll see what they can do against Davis and Payne.
And you're seeing a different type of Aquinas this year. I guess a team that's throwing the football all over the place.
They're running a little spread. Yep.
So.
Well, they got that big 6'2" sophomore quarterback, Zembiak. We saw him
last year, yeah.
Big arm, not a ton of touch, had to do some work, but he's going to be a kid who's going to be a good player here.
And Pietro Paulo, we saw him last year, the running back. And, and obviously defensively, pitch a shutout, got to do something right.
No doubt. Clarence held there, short of the first down, so the Marauders will take over right around their own 15-yard line.
7:01 left. And which I'm sure was, great if you're a Marauder fan, disappointing for Clarence and disappointing for football fans in general that the game didn't live up to, the preseason hype. And that happens a lot in high school athletics.
I got some bad news for you here, pal.
We've exceeded the limit.
We've exceeded the maximum.
I'm not sure that's actually an official.
All right. Fire code. Here's a give to Gregory. He's got a lane. Ooh. Gets about 6 yards on the carry. Just a shirt away from tearing that one down the sideline. Marauders blessed with a lot of speed, even in their second set of corps back in the running back area.
6:40, clock runs. Next big decision is what to eat in a little while. Our good friends at Curry's.
We might have to. We might have to make an adjustment on that golf, covering the golf. They're playing at Cherry Hill on Thursday. Halloween was the movie with Michael Myers. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Mr. Cook there for that information. Look at Vinny Gregory here.
On the move here.
Oh, gets hogtied to the ground.
Out to the 45. He's just so quick,
He's a little guy. He's just shooting around. I got to get my...
when you were younger, you were low to the ground, little guy.
Absolutely. Sure.
Quick.
Normally, also when I'm on the couch, it's pretty low to the ground, and which I will be tomorrow watching some football.
Well, that's right. Halloween, yeah, that's...
I'm trying to sneak
How many
around
Halloweens were there? Like,
I
think 5, maybe 6.
I can't watch those
I think
bloodthirsty
maybe Halloween
thrillers.
5. You ever see Saw?
Oh, no. Jimmy Pernick, good buddy of mine.
Saw,
big fan of the Saw
series.
The Saw series. All 7
Randy
of them.
gets bounced around, and I'm sure they're going to keep the clock going here.
Oh,
Yep, yeah. Every referee's got that arm going. Wheel it, wheel it.
Yeah, no, not a big fan of the Saw series.
Interesting flicks.
Interesting. Cinematic genius.
Okay. Go with that.
And now some of the fans starting to filter out here. Can't say you blame them. Get a start on the Saturday and evening festivities.
We give the traffic copter report.
Coach Scapoletti showing up out of Lockport, New York. Big win for their boys last night. Always good to see Coach Scap.
And Gregory goes back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're going to have to go back to the drawing board a little bit here for Clarence, Mark. 0-2 start to the season.
Yeah. And then they got to get into league play.
Doesn't get any easier. They're going to see the
no.
Orchard Parks of the world, and they're certainly going to have an angry little edge to them after last night, and Lancaster as well. So the road doesn't get any easier for the Red Devils here.
No.
The Marauders, as we mentioned, next Saturday at 2:30 start at home, facing crosstown rival the Cardinal O'Hara Hawks, led by Ian Chandra.
All the students still here.
Oh, you got to love it.
I do.
Prisbilla.
Yep. And 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go here.
So
everybody's losing it up here in the
box.
Even
though Prisbilla was tackled somewhere near the bleachers, the refs keep the clock winding. That's a nice thing. We appreciate that, gentlemen. Well done. Veteran crew.
And we need to break down the equipment here quickly.
Yes.
Beat the traffic.
We're not going to have a post game this evening, folks.
And no traffic copter reports.
No.
It's going to be busy going down Main Street.
That's it. That's right.
Either way, whichever way you go. Davis kicks. It's going to bounce at the
checked up
25-yard line, and it's dead. And Tyler Hill right down there.
Well, the long snapper. A lot of their special teamers don't change.
No, you can't do that. Yeah.
Ooh, I just got an offer to play Thursday with the bus leaving at 2:45 for Cherry Hill. I need my passport. I might have to take him up on that one. Let me check my calendar for Thursday. Oh, it looks free. Can move a couple of appointments around.
Sure.
Let me check that out. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Geez, did I even schedule anything for Thursday? Did my calendar?
You working this week?
Apparently not. My calendar didn't
must
transfer
already made
over.
your commission for the week, or the month, huh?
Oh, yeah.
They pitched the ball to. That's Marzano again. Could he still be in the game?
Yeah.
And he is. Number 45.
Pinto's
still in at quarterback. Dimitrov is in the game as well. 3 minutes and counting here, folks. 35-7. All Marauders right from the third minute of the football game when Nigel Davis went 94 yards. And it didn't stop after that.
No one interested in that. Yep. The Marauders with a few too many guys on the field there.
You could put 17 guys out there. I don't think there any flags are coming now. Guys in
Marauders have a few too many guys on the field there.
Actually, there's a contest between the coaching staff to see how many they can sneak out there.
Let's play 13 on 13. It'd be like Thanksgiving, when you had too many guys and you had to let the neighbor who you're not really a fan of, but he had to play because his kids were good athletes. So.
Plus it was a holiday.
Yeah, everyone's in a good mood. He's cooking the good turkey, too.
Well, Clarence has got 12 out there now.
That's all right.
Yep. I'm impressed with our young
Dimitrov.
Look at him go.
That.
Yeah.
Big run.
Great athlete. 2:14 to go. Clarence trying to get one on the board.
And Marauders just trying to get out of here without any injuries here in the last 2 minutes.
They've accomplished that today.
Yeah, able to give Tyler Hill some valuable rest with a little tweak in the ankle there.
Spencer trying to get himself to the end zone. They're inside the midfield line now. 2 minutes to go. And just a reminder, since we're over our allotted time, there will be no post-game show tonight. You'll hear some pre-recorded material.
Yeah. Musical stylings of the Velvet Fog, Mel Torme.
Go to your Pandora.
Oh,
he's going to break through.
Oh, can they catch it?
Yeah, they do. Great catch.
Great run there.
Yeah, great tackle the run was by Marzone.
Yeah, and Michael Myers able to track him down deep in Marauder zone at the 10-yard line.
Get away, Michael.
So Clarence going to look here with a minute and a half, try and punch one in here, make that score look a little more palatable to take.
Need the defense to hold on. Our thanks to our production crew. Jack Hurlin on information. Uppers Collier.
Timmy Regwin spotted right out in the booth, and Pam Italia over at St. Joe's Central, our broadcast producer.
There you go. And our executive producer, Pete Schneider. And he's also our setup man this evening. We thank him for getting everything ready for us. And the big trivia question next week will be, what is Uppers Collier's brother's first name? Anybody gets that one, there will be a prize. I'm not sure exactly what yet. But if you can name Uppers Collier's brother's first name, you will be the winner. Next Saturday afternoon.
Dimitrov off the left side for almost no gain. So 3rd and 4 from the 7. Just inside of 35 seconds left in this one. Another play or two. See if Clarence can punch this in or if the Marauders can stand tall with their backs in the shadow of the uprights.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
He got
he's in. Yep.
Dimitrov in for the, excuse me, not Dimitrov.
No, that wasn't Dimitrov. No. We packed all our stuff up, our scorebook. But touchdown, Red Devils. It's 35-13, 16 seconds remaining.
All over but the shout now, partner.
That's Mark Simon, Paul Naska. We're going to give you our thank yous for watching and listening in. Hope you enjoyed it. Looks like the crystal clear on the computer.
Yeah, no, it looks like a great picture. We've got some great reviews on that, and even at night, it's got some good stuff. So great. Yeah,
I was wondering how it would look at night, and it looks fantastic. So hopefully everybody enjoys that, and there'll be a lot more St. Joe sporting events, live, audio and video. Volleyball, big one, October 17th.
Yep.
Canisius.
We'll be there for that one.
St. Joe's volleyball.
Could
Coach
be a
Hurlin, been on the mic, being a volleyball extraordinaire in his career at Kenmore West.
That'll be perfect. You two guys, huh?
Oh, you and I can share the...
I'm all right being a fan that night.
Well, that'll be exciting. The volleyball team ranked number 1 in Western New York this past week. I think that's a first.
Yes, it is. That program, Coach Mark Anselon's done a nice job in bringing that program up.
Yep.
And we'll see if they can hold on to that. Certainly Canisius is going to have something to say about that. They're not going to turn over ownership of this league that they've had for many, many years that easily.
Game time tonight, 2 hours and 9 minutes.
A tidy 2 hours and 9 minutes, if you will. As Michael Kay would say. Manageable, I believe is the term.
Hopefully we've thanked everybody this evening.
Oh, we want to thank Clarence as well for the hospitality.
Yep.
Great setup here.
Great facility, great press box, a lot of room.
A.D. Jakubowski does a great job here with his athletic programs. We'll see if...
I got to see onside here, right?
Well, maybe not.
If you're gonna...
You might as well work on it here. Looks like he's going to wind up to go deep with it, though. And
He does.
Another misplay. Oh, there we go.
It's picked up by
Miles
Young.
Oh, he's got the corner
And he's
mark.
up the sideline.
He can scoot.
Midfield,
Boy.
one cut.
Oh.
Oh, almost down to the Clarence 42-yard line. 5 seconds left. There'll be one kneel down and out of Dodge for a big win for the Marauders, and we'll all wait and see what the poll is on Tuesday morning when the coaches vote and others involved in the Buffalo News poll. But it's going to make for a lot of great conversation the rest of this season. Who's ranked number one, who the best running backs are. A lot of storylines. After we've only had 2 weeks of football. So,
well, we'll have a lot to talk about next Saturday for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. So we're going to have one quick kneel down, and we're going to disappear. We thank you all for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Next Saturday at 2:30.